Manhattan outside that courthouse to tell us exactly what played out today. Henry.
Well, the City Council, Legal Aid Society, and immigrant advocacy groups are effectively suing Mayor Adams over his executive order to allow ICE to build an office back into Rikers Island. The judge seems sympathetic to their arguments, as you say, keeping the restraining order, blocking Mayor Adams' order in place. He's promising a final decision in a week or so. But for now, advocates say they are satisfied with what happened in court today.
We are very pleased with what happened today.
Advocates hoping to block immigration officials from re-establishing an office on Rikers Island seemed hopeful following a hearing Tuesday. They argued in front of a judge that allowing ICE at the notorious jail facility would do irreparable harm to people being detained on Rikers. Attorneys say it would lead to people being deported before they've had due process, citing several examples of undocumented people being arrested and held for crimes for a short period of time and then eventually being allowed to walk free when it was determined they did nothing wrong. The mayor's office says having ICE on Rikers will allow law enforcement to coordinate on the targeting of violent transnational gangs.
We know the true intention here. It is immigration enforcement. It is mass deportation. It is putting all of the people on Rikers Island in the crosshairs.
ICE did have an office on Rikers up until 2014, when the city kicked out the federal government and strengthened sanctuary city laws. Mayor Adams, after several meetings with the Trump administration's border czar Tom Homan, promised to bring the office back. The mayor has been accused of essentially trading that favor for the dismissal of his corruption charges earlier this year. The mayor has repeatedly said there was never a quid pro quo, and to remove any appearance of impropriety, he's allowing First Deputy Mayor Randy Mastro to handle this policy.
The argument that this is not part of quid pro quo or there's not politics at play here is absurd, as we have to be sure and be very clear that this federal administration in collusion, certainly with the city, is harming people today.
As for the legal arguments that the mayor's office is actually making in court right now, they say effectively there's no victim here. There's no reason to block the executive order because there's a lot of hypothetical talk about potential harm to undocumented people, but no one has actually been harmed. They say this is just a policy disagreement and the city council doesn't like something the mayor is doing. Again, we'll see the judge's final determination on a temporary restraining order in a week or so. If she maintains the restraining order, the mayor's office indicated we could end up going to trial here, but that would be sometime down the road. Live from Manhattan Court, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.
Yeah, you do get a sense that we're far from the end of all of this. Henry, thank you.